Happy Motivated Monday. Welcome or welcome back. This is Madam Therapy Accountability Session number 23. And today we're going to be talking about being focused. We're going to talk about being focused on this journey of self-love. But first, let's recap what we talked about last week. Now, last week we talked about temptation, okay? And with temptation, do everything that you possibly know to do to keep you from giving into that temptation. And if you do give into that temptation, don't beat yourself up for it. Just learn, and hopefully you won't do it again, okay? So today's topic is being focused on this journey of self-love. Now, so being focused on your personal goals can also help you to not give in to temptation. Yes, and yes again. When you're focused on your goals personally, you're more forgiving and flexible with the outcome. You know, you're more forgiving and flexible to say, hey, look, I know I've been trying my best not to do this, but I did it. Oh my gosh. You're a little bit more flexible with yourself versus you giving into the temptation and you never did try to fight it. You never did try to, do anything. You just kind of did it again. You know what I mean? That kind of hurts a little bit, but when you know you tried, you know when you've done your best, okay? So if you just do your best, the rest will manifest. All right, so be flexible with yourself with the outcome. Why? Because you are focused on the goal. You will find a way for the outcome to be favorable for you next time. That is true, okay? So I'm not talking about manipulation for people, places, or things. I'm not talking about manipulation, no. I'm talking about being resourceful and creative to accomplish your personal goals on this journey of self-love, okay? So what is the definition of focus, right? So the definition of focus is to center, is the center of interest or activity, or the state or quality of having or producing clear visual definition. All right. So only you know what you need. Only you know what needs to be done, or you only one that knows what you need to be the center of your interest. You're the only one that knows what you need to be focused on. Okay. For me, I'm focused on my life purpose, because it brings fulfillment to me in every area of my life, mind, body, and soul. It makes everything that I do on purpose, and it matters because I am focused on my goals. I am focused on, on building up Sabrina Gooseby. That's me, with the multiple things that I'm doing, with this Madam Therapy, with the G Code, sponsoring mental health awareness, with the, writing and, doing everything else that I do. All of that I do has a purpose. Even modeling, all of it has a purpose. And I'm not just doing it, for the sake of doing it. I mean, I am, because it's my own personal goals, yes. But I'm doing it because I'm moving forward with my plans. You know what I mean? I'm focused. All right. So let's just really quick recap today's session. Being focused on your personal goals helps you from temptation. All right. Because if you know that temptation is going to lead you off the path of the way that you're going, well, that's kind of like a duh. Don't do that. All right. So number 2. You have to be flexible with yourself and be creative and resourceful. All right, so you can plan to go apply for the whatever, the steps is A, B, C, D, F, G, but how life works, something crazy might happen, and so you have to be creative and flexible, and that could be anything in life, So be flexible and creative and resourceful. All right, while you're being focused. Number 3, only you know what you need. Only you know what you need to succeed, to focus on what? What are you focusing on in this journey of self-love? Self-love, that means you. It doesn't mean your job. It doesn't mean your children. It doesn't mean you know, your significant other. It doesn't mean your bestie. It doesn't mean none of that. It doesn't mean any other person but you. It's called self-love, right? So do what makes you personally happy, okay? And not just happy, but what makes you stable, what makes you more of a effective and efficient person, you know? Focus on those good things. Those are great qualities, you know? Whatever it is that you're great at, what's your talent, what's your skill, you know? Focus on the good in you, the greatness in you. And then that's how you'll be a benefit to society. That's how you'll be a benefit to me. You watching this video, you can benefit me by being authentically you, by being focused on what is it that you want to do. I say this every Monday. It's about self-love. It's about you caring enough about yourself to do what makes you happy. We all have bills. We all have responsibilities. We all have ways to make money, whether it's a job, whether it's selling stuff, whether it's being an entrepreneur, business owner, multi-millionaire, you know, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, are you happy? Are you happy? Are you pleased with what you just did today? Did you make a difference in your life and somebody else's life? I mean, we all have life, and to live it more abundantly. No limits. There is no limit. The only limit is the limit that you impose upon yourself. All right? And once again, we're talking about self-love. So I'm hopefully that you're imposing good things upon yourself. I'm hoping that you are focused on positivity in yourself and don't let other people's opinion about you bother you. Because at the end of the day, if it's not real, if it's just somebody's opinion, it's not real, it should not bother you. It shouldn't even have, it shouldn't. It's like dust on the floor. You could sweep it up and go in the garbage and your place is that clean. I mean, that's just what negativity is. You get rid of it and by any means necessary. Even if it's coming from yourself, you know, ask yourself, what is it that's stopping me? What is it stopping me from being focused on what is it that I want, my dreams and desires and goals? What is it that's stopping me? I promise you, you're gonna realize that it's just you. It ain't your haters. It ain't your biggest hater in the world that's stopping you. Matter of fact, your biggest hater is like your number one fan. You know what I'm saying? Besides your real fan, but your haters are good for you. They are letting you know that you are on the right path. Because who's gonna hate on somebody that's on the wrong path? People laugh at people who's on the wrong path. They hate on people who's on the right path. Because they're always trying to figure out what is it that they're doing wrong. Weird, right? So everybody has life, once again, and life is a choice. You choose what you have, and you live it abundantly. All right, so I know I went overboard talking about being focused, but I mean, how much more do I have to say by keeping yourself as the center? And it's not arrogant. It's not, you know, self-seeking. You know, I don't understand people who don't understand how to love themselves. Maybe they can just take some lessons from my previous sessions. I don't know, but I'm here. Well, I kicked the camera. I'm just here today, you know what I'm saying, once again, just to say thank you for watching this long. And in the future, messages will be a little bit different. I'm hoping to have some guests on with me on Mondays, talking about motivation and our mindset and all that good stuff. So again, I'm Madam Thick, and this is my therapy. I do appreciate your time. Peace out.